Hello! We are going to learn how to do some pretty cool formatting in Google Documents. This is going to help you as you get older and need to do reports and things like that and papers and whatnot and make them look like they pop and impress those teachers and get the good grades. Let's get this to it. So, you know how to get to Google Classroom. If you forgot, you click on the house and then you click on My Google Classroom and it takes you here. But now you're here. So, how do you get there? I just told you that. But I mean, how do you get to the next step? Is you click on this. This is the document I need you to make a copy of. Remember, you've done this before. You've had to make a copy of a document. Because if you just click on this and start typing, you're going to say, Mr. Gullett, I won't let me type. And you'll be wrong. It will let you type. You just don't know how. So you click on this, and you're not going to be able to edit in here. And as a matter of fact, you might see a bunch of icons popping up here where people's names and faces are. And that's an indication of your wrong place because that's all the other people that are viewing it with you. From there, you just click on File, Make a Copy. And go up here and call it something. Although copy of fixed font size and type isn't bad. You can just call it that. But you can call it something else you want to. Don't call anything weird or silly because you might need to find it later on. And if you call it something like Taylor Swift is my heart, then you'll forget what the heck it was in a week when I say go find that document, let's work on it some more. So call it something sensible. And then you just click on Make a Copy. And after you do that, you end up with this. And now you can start editing it. You'll see that this up here is what I want the next line to look like. I show here and then the next line. I show here, I show the next line. So I'm showing you right in the document what I want you to look like. Make the next line look like this. You know what this is? This is bold because it is thicker and darker and really pops out. We know how to make things bold. We've done this. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. We highlight the entire thing. I'm clicking and dragging and highlighting the entire thing. And I click on what? B, as in bold. And you can even see that it says bold. If I put the mouse on top of it, the mouse pointer or cursor, it's called both things, it says bold. And I click on it. Look, you're almost done with this assignment. You did the first one. This is going to be easy. Make this line look like this. Now, in this one, I didn't make the entire line. This is called italicized. Remember, italics or italicized. It means on its just leaning. It's lazy. It's like falling asleep. Just these two words. The this and the this. Okay. So how do we just italicize one word? We did that too. You double click the word, and it highlights it. And you click on the I for italics. It's right here. Double click. See, and it highlights just the word this. Double clicking is the easiest way to get one word highlighted. And you go up here and you click on the I. Not this I. Don't click my I. Click the I. That I. Okay. And then this one says this entire line should be underlined. That's easy. To highlight an entire line, it's the same thing we did here. You click and you highlight. You can even click and drag down. Bonk. That's kind of easy because it just does it. You don't even have to move this way. You just move down. You don't even have to move sideways. This entire line should be underlined. That is easy also. You just go up there and you click on the U for underline. It's right there. It even has an underline on it. Don't do that one. That's text color. That's something else. You want this one underlined. And look, we're moving along so fast. It's going to be a little harder for you. Of course, I understand that. But it isn't that tough. This line should be a 16-point font. Now, point, it just kind of means dots. It's an old term, actually, for how big a font is. But by default, this line, if I highlight the entire thing, you can see it up at the top right here, what the size is. It's 11. And the bigger the number, the bigger the font, the bigger the text gets. So we need it to be 16, and right now it's 11. So I've highlighted it. And there's a couple of ways. You can click in here and drop down. Oh, but you have to type in 16. That's tricky. So go in here, and you type in 16 instead of 11. There we go. To change font size, you can also do this trick. You can click the minus and the plus. See? Click, 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 click. That's an easier way. And it also lets you see it as it's changed, because you'd be like, when you're typing a report, you might want something to be big. You'd be like, is that big enough? Too big, too big. Ah, there it is, baby bear. Just right. This line here, now we're going to do changing the color of text. This line should have just this word, red and bold. So just this. So I double click this. I want it red and I want it bold. Well, we already know bold. I just showed you. Bold. I click on bold. But I also want it red. The way you change text color is up here. And I don't know if this picture makes sense. I think they should have made this picture be a different color, and that's the way they stood out, saying changing color. They put it on underline under it, which makes you think of underline. I wouldn't have done that if I was in charge. I think these wanted these all to be black and white. They wanted to get fancy and make it look pretty, but I think it would have been more sense if this was a color. But anyway, who cares? If you move your mouse pointer over it, it says text color, so you know that it's colored. You click on it, and I said red, so pick your favorite red. Look, we're getting through it. Changing fonts. Changing fonts is a fancy way to make your document really pop. Change the font. Right now, since I've highlighted this, you can see, once again, you highlight by clicking and dragging. The name of this font is Arial. Not that Arial. This is just the name of the font is Arial. So you click on the little drop down pointing arrow, and there's all of these fonts. Now, what kind of font do I want you to use? Times New Roman. So highlight this, go up here and find the one that says Times New Roman. It's not there. You'll see, I can't find it. You got to use the scroll wheel because it's down there. Scroll, 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 scroll. I see it. Times New Roman. And I click on it. And look, that looks like that. And that is like that. And it looks like that. Insert a picture of your favorite animal. Not Mr. Gullett. I might be your favorite animal, but I mean a non-human animal. Although I'm barely human. I'm kind of superhuman. I'm guilty as charged. Let's insert a picture. Insert. You know what? This is image. Search the web. Insert image, search the web. You can do that way. Of course, I've already showed you the other way, which is kind of easier. As you go up here to the mountain and you click on that, you say search the web. Either way, here or here or here or here or here. Two ways. Search the web. My favorite animal. I forgot to pick a favorite animal. But don't get hung up on what your favorite animal is. You know, this isn't an exercise about thinking your favorite animal. This is an exercise about finding pictures and searching them. So just come up with the first animal that comes to your mind that's cool. I think a three-toed sloth is a pretty cool animal. He's chill like me. Look at this guy. He's chill. Put it in there. Click and drag. See, I clicked and dragged. I clicked and dragged. And there he is, chomping on something. I don't know what he's eating. Wood. I don't like eating wood. But still, he's a pretty cool looking animal. And he's chill. And look, we're done. Oh, but you got to share it with me. Sharing is caring. A lot of kids, oh, and then close this thing so it's not in your way. A lot of kids, they tell me they can't figure out how to share, and it's frustrating because the only button that has any color on it is the word share, and I want you to share it. So click up here. And then right in here, you're going to type in my name. My email address, that is. Email address is always on the board, and I think I'm even in there. If you start typing DG, I bet I pop up because you've already been sharing with me. And just click on, when you see Gbody 1000 pop up, you know you're in the right place. So you click on that. And then you can say, Mr. Gullett, here you go. And you click on send. And we're done. It is that easy, and you are on your way to becoming a Google Suite of Tools expert. There's no stopping you. But there's a way to stop this video. Like this.